Hello, welcome to a lesson on listing numbers from least to greatest. As you can see on the number line, the smaller number is from the left and the bigger number on the right. These are negatives, and zero is actually neither a negative or a positive. It's kind of neutral number, and it will give you a list of numbers that you have to list it from least to greatest. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 numbers to do that, okay? So what I would do is that I want to make all the numbers sort of like easier to see in terms of decimal. Like this number here, I'm going to change that real fast to a mixed number, 1 and 1/4. Now 1 and 1/4 is kind of the same thing as 1.25. Now you could use either one. If you know 1/4 means 1.25, that's fine. Okay, and then I have 2/3. Now 2/3, I can convert that if I wanted to. Now you don't have to, but you can convert that, and you put a line right there. So 3 divided into 2, decimal, decimal, 0, and that will give you 6, 18, 2, 0, and then it just keeps on repeating. So we just put a bar like that. Now, if you can leave as 2/3, you just know 2/3 is probably less than 1 and it's greater than 0. Okay, so anyway, it looks like I'm ready to go. Let's go and list it from least to greatest. Now, again, my negative numbers, I know my bigger negative number is the smallest number. For example, -10 is smaller than -1. Okay, so therefore, I know my -8 is my smallest number. There you go, -8. All right, and then my other negative number right there is -1/2 would be the second smallest, because again, negative numbers are always smaller than a positive number. That's why you want to focus on a negative first, okay? And then you have a bunch of positive number and a 0. So 0 is next. As you can see, 0 is neutral. And then you start writing positive number. Now we have 3 positive numbers here. All right, or 1, 2, 3. Okay, and it looks like this one here is going to be smaller than these two because that's less than 1, and 1.5 is greater than 1, and 1 and 1/4 is greater than 1. So that's next. You could write down 0.66 if you want to, or you could write down 2/3, it doesn't matter. Okay, and again, 1/4 is smaller than 0.5. This is like 50%. Okay, so this is 1.5. So I know that's 1 and 1/4. You could write down 1.25 if you like to, and then 1.5. And that's how you list from least to greatest.